when we hang out. Happy days, getting lace. Roll another one, cause we're gonna have some fun. Don't forget to follow. Welcome to the place where we take your music and we listen to it. When we hang.
What is going on here? I see myself. No, okay, there we go. Sorry about that, everybody had a glitch. I don't know anybody actually watching yet. So today's episode is going to be consistent of another interview. I haven't done one of these in quite some time. So coming back, obviously we want to kick things off interestingly. We want to kick things off correctly, and we want to start off with some interesting content and a very relatively well-known underground in this scene. So without further ado, what's up, Slim Dre Drizzy? How are you doing today? I'm gonna on.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Slim Dre Drizzy, the real Slim Dre Drizzy, right here in the flesh.
Okay. So how are you doing today to start off correctly?
I'm doing pretty well. How about you? Everything's
I'm
going
doing
super.
good. Right. Easy and super good. I'm gonna share this podcast out to people and get my, people in the comments and let everyone know we're live and stuff real quick. I will that way. If you want to do the same, we're done. Feel free to do that. We're also live on YouTube. I'm gonna give everybody a moment who's watching to like go ahead and shout with anybody that you know. Share it with your dad, your best friend, your sister from college. Share it in all of the Facebook groups. Share it in all of the Discord servers that you're in, all over the place. Every single group that you're in, just share it. It'll be wonderful and super worth it.
The sister from college is diabolical because the sister from college.
Do you
Say what?
a sister from college?
The sister from
Share it to
college.
anybody who would
The
watch.
sister from college.
A sister. There we go. I shared that out a bunch of places. So if you're watching this, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to roll up. I'm gonna go one more place on the Discord server and let us know that we're on live on YouTube, so that everybody who watches on Discord can come tap in with.
You done smoking? Huh? All right.
Uh-oh.
About 8 bars. Can you help me? I've been effing gone. Till they know it's bloody.
We are live right. Come show some love. All right. There we go. Bam. Did my daily deed announcements. Okay.
Phenomenal.
So we're gonna this off phenomenally. So I have right here a little bit of list of questions that we're gonna get into to kind of get to know you and stuff as an artist. To clarify, although we've already done this multiple times by this point, what's your artist name? What do you go by in the underground and why do you go by that?
Slim Dre Drizzy. Also recently, well, last year, had also started going by Trenchfoot Salvador. Okay, so Slim Dre Drizzy originated from somebody giving me the name Drizzy Dre. I looked that up. It's too many Drizzy Dre's, so I switched around to Dre Drizzy. And Dre Drizzy was just too basic, so I added Slim because Eminem is my favorite rapper, and I was also skinny like a stick at the time. So it was Slim Dre Drizzy. Trenchfoot Salvador is one of my random names that just generate in my head that just sound pretty silly, and it doesn't necessarily have a meaning. It's just silly and it represents the higher pitch voice in my music. While Slim Dre Drizzy is more so the
Okay.
darker, deeper voice sounding, you know, I guess entity in my music. And yeah, it was just randomly generated in my head. I love it. I just stuck with it. Just like Porcupine Johnny and just weird names of that nature. Porcupine Johnny is one of my songs. But yeah.
Okay. So, how long have you creating music under this alias, would you say? And how long have you been creating music altogether?
I have been doing music since 2010, but I took it serious in 2018. That's when I basically found my sound, my image, everything just came together in 2018. And that's also where a lot of things in my life had evoluted. Whereas I became a model, I was noticed by Scar Lord and Max P and a whole bunch of other big underground artists and just big names when it comes to like the hip hop world. Once I moved to Atlanta, it was basically, yeah, I'm set for who I am. I found myself in everything, sound and all.
Okay. That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. I think that there were specific steps that you had to take to get to where you obviously.
Basically, the steps that I took it was a whole lot of trial and error. It was like when you reach a certain age, and that age was hit in 2018, to where like you could listen to your stuff and be like, gosh dang, this is trash. And then you be like, I know what to do. And then you fix all those problems and then you put it out. People are like, I F with this. I F with this that you're doing. I F with your image. I F with, that is, you know, that's basically when I was like, okay, I got something going at this point. And it just basically went up from there. And yeah.
Okay. I see, and that makes a lot of sense. Continue. I'm still listening.
What was the question? Sorry. Kind of hot.
Oh. Uh, unless you wanted me to move forward and ask something different.
No, what was the question? What was
I
the
was
question again?
asking you about where and how long you've been using that alias.
Oh, oh. Mm, it's just basically also a mix of me just seeing
Whoa.
what is available to me, what is basically something that I would like to what's the word? Something that I would like to, stick with image wise. It's just I was always attracted to like dark stuff. And I can't
Yeah,
even
that makes
necessarily
sense.
say what inspired me. I just seen like different things and I was like, let me rock with this. Let me try this. Let me try it. And then it just came to Slim Dre Drizzy, how I normally dressed, my style, my image. It just went up. It just, something that just came to me, I shall say. The
Absolutely.
context thing and
That
the
makes a lot of sense.
mask thing.
So
Yeah.
Now here's a question. Do you consider yourself do you consider Slim Drizzy a mask, like, as a persona per se, like, or are you the same person, like, when you're at home and just hanging out in, a room with your kids or with your family, you know what I mean? Is that something different? Is that like masked version of you?
I mean, honestly, I take who I am
Curious.
right to the music. I take who I am just right to the music. I
Do you?
mean, hey, I'm just always like I'm a child at heart, and that's what Slim Dre Drizzy is. Trench with Salvador. I'm just having fun. I'm just a child at
Okay.
heart. Music is my
Okay.
playground. Life is my playground. I just happen to be good at this thing called life, and that's really what it is for real.
Okay. Beautiful. I love that. So, what would you say your opinion on the underground scene right now is regarding, the connections and stuff that are you have positive, connections? Do you seem to lack furthermore uh negative, like do you tend to deal with negative connections more than positive? Experience in the underground been so
Since I've been creating, really since I started taking myself serious, life has just been, I mean, good and like discovering and working with people from the underground community and like, like Max P, who also, is one of my favorite people who I've ever worked with. CeeLo Green, Bizarre found me from Instagram, and me and Bizarre from D12, we ended up doing a song together. Um, like it's been lovely from those who I have met. I mean, of course, there is many more from the underground world that I actually do need to meet, but those who I have met, everything's been lovely. I've been getting nothing but love.
that's amazing. I'm glad that you've had so many positive experiences in the underground.
Yeah,
Do you think
it's
that
pretty.
the positive outweighs the negatives?
Yes, yes. The only negative has been, since I had. This is probably gonna bring up another topic. Since I have jumped myself into the Juggalo world, that's probably the only negative of anything that I have dealt with. But it's okay because I just jumped in.
Well, realistically, that's how everybody starts in any community. If you're going to involve in the community and want to, you have to just jump in. You know what I mean? That's kind of that simple. And I hate to be like that. I understand it's a fan base, but like you're allowed to network in communities and within their systems. It's not a crime to want to be a fan of a community, to participate in a community, also participate in other aesthetics and other communities. I feel like a lot of people don't take consideration into that and kind of I guess you could say are very picky and it's very much like a keeping type of game. And I'm friends with juggalos. There's juggalos that watch this podcast. Personally, I'm not a juggalo. I don't, participate necessarily in that. I respect everybody's community for what they do, for what you are, who you are as an artist. And I feel like every person should have that opportunity, you know what I mean? Be able to meet people or be participating in a community and feel having to feel like you're getting pushed away or pushed out, you know?
Yeah,
Do you ever feel like sorry, ever
that's a
feel like
vibe.
uh there are flags when it comes to working with a community? Like would you say there's any red flags that you specifically look for?
Um, I haven't experienced anything bad as of this point, so I couldn't necessarily answer that. Yeah, I can't really answer that as far as like red flag.
Okay.
Everybody's treated me good, and it's also benefited me. So,
Wh- What are some qualities in music that makes you interested in artists' work, would you say?
I like artists who basically be like me, a kid on the track, just have fun. Like, I really like artists who like mess with their voices. Like, I had looked up to artists like Mystical, old Buster Rhymes, uh, heck, even DMX, Eminem as well back in the day. Like artists who mess with their voices, that's different to me. I just really love that. And I knew since I had once upon a time really loved and only listened to female rappers, it was something that, was gonna stand out to me later on once I like really started paying attention to it. So yeah, artists who just be different, mess with their voices, that's one thing that really is appealing.
Would you say that you have any specific like artists that you're into right now regarding that?
I mean, unfortunately, he's locked up, but the only artist regarding that, well, actually, mm, there's probably two more. Mystical, but he's locked up. Um, Regarding that, artists like my boy Scar Lord and artists like Max P, who I have worked with. You know, I worked with Scar Lord on the business tip, and was with Max P. I worked with him on the music tip, and those are artists that really match at peak, and I had been blessed to work with them.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. Like, yeah, and I respect that, like, you've got multiple different reasons that you want these artists, and it's cool that you are open to networking and you're open to positive exchange in the community, It's awesome.
Yeah.
What would you say that your favorite you've created or album, it could be a song or an album, but what is your favorite so far project-wise that you've done least?
My song Porcupine Johnny has got to be my favorite track. And a lot of people's favorite of mine is the song called Lies, which Lies Part 2 is coming out later this year with a video. Did you hear me?
Okay. Heck yeah. Have a music video, is that?
Yeah. How's the connection between us? Like, is everything, how's latency?
Sorry, my shit's fucking up, dude.
Oh, it happens. It happens.
I have a bill on my computer right now to fix. Did you say? I did not hear you. Okay. It is. Okay, I'm so sorry, my dear. All right, moving to your least favorite project.
Porcupine Johnny and
That you
Lies.
I thought you just said those were your favorites, so those are also your least favorite?
Oh. I didn't hear least favorite. Oh, it's the latency connect. Okay. Least
Mhm. Yeah,
favorite is probably
switched the question up.
uh the least favorite is basically anything before 2017. But it's off the internet because everything that is public now is in my favorites. Not many people know about my least favorites. I can't even pick anything that's
Okay.
my least favorite of what I've
That
done lately.
that makes sense. It would make to have clear stuff that doesn't just sound like who you are now. It doesn't have the same tone or
Hmm.
style or that you're going. I could see how that would be your least favorite, or you'd prefer your newer, more
Yeah.
stabilized stuff versus the older shit. I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
jump on and switch over real quick to a different outlet. What might act funky for a second. I am trying though, I promise.
All right.
Let's see. Holy shit, I paid.
I think I did that about Parsky. I'm a garbage to the nose, but hopscotch around the hood. Like
Okay.
I'm on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, there we go. Video.
Garbage to the hopscotch around the hood. Like my name's Sally.
Oof. Nope. Okay. So apparently my camera decided it doesn't want to work anymore. So while I'm figuring this out, I'm going to ask you another question. Do you think that there are underground artists that have potential to become mainstream that just have not yet been recognized?
Well, yeah. Um, Shout out to Midnight Yami. He, especially with this recent Violent J cosign, he is for the juggalo community. He is like the modern flow style of Lil Durk mixed with um being black mixed with a modern sound that the juggalo community could push to become big because it is fitting, and he also has juggalo written all over him. So
Right.
a juggalo that's black, rare. I mean that does music, rare. Um the good sounding music of like modern day Lil Durk, all that in a mixture. He has he has mainstream potential. And I'm just being honest. Midnight Yami is pretty great. He
Absolutely
is
respect
who
that.
I would he is who I would say is anything as of from what I have been seeing has been a potential to become big, mainstream.
I absolutely agree with you on that. Yami's been doing a lot out there. I've seen him, for the last few years glow up, and I've kind of watched quite a few other artists do the same thing, and it's been great watching these artists get the exposure that they deserve and watching them, get out there and get their names bigger and get the exposure and get, like you said, co-signed by Violent J. That's fucking amazing. That
Yeah.
shit's awesome. I'm definitely proud of, and shouts out to Yami for that. Um, do we want to listen to some of your music, man?
Okay. I'll say definitely I always recommend either Lies, Slim Dre Drizzy Lies or Slim Dre Drizzy Porcupine Johnny to be a first?
Okay, we're gonna go with lies since that's the first thing I typed in and the first one you said. The music video, this right here.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can do that.
sweet. There we go.
You want to go straight to the music, hit forward a couple times, but
That's why. Oh.
Fucking nerves.
Oh no. There we go.
I don't got no ties. Got me thinking hard, I question why.
Oh no.
Got so high up in my mind. I think I'm so dumb, I question why. I don't got no time for the lies. Got me thinking hard, I question why. Got so high up in my mind. I think I'm so dumb, I question why. I don't got no time for the lies.
Oh my god.
It's the skies. I thought I loved you, now I wonder why. You can fool me once, but can't fool me twice. Now she's standing on my crib crying, crying over me from a lying. So much dying. She did it to herself, ain't
Wow.
buying. Standing on my crib crying, crying over me from a lying. So much pain, so much dying. She did it to herself. For the lies. Got me thinking hard, I question why. I got you so high up in my mind. I think I'm so dumb, I question why. I don't got no time for the lies. Got me, I question why. I got you so high up in my mind.
Dude, I'm so sorry that this shit's buffering so. I'm honestly not sure what the hell the problem is.
sorry.
Dumb, I question why.
It's the internet. Too much
It is.
swag. Too much swag to buffer.
I know. It's amazing. It's too much. The internet's too much. Yo! That scared me. Holy shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? That scared me. That alarm, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's basically the video, though.
That's fucking dope as shit. I love that.
Thank you, thank you. The whole concept and everything.
Of course. Fuck yeah, dude. That's amazing. Very impressed that, you don't see too many underground artists that, record their own music videos and get shit like that. A lot of them just do graphics, one fucking album cover, and use that for all of their songs for that album. So that's fucking awesome. You got some music videos and shit like that. I love to see that. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you lots.
Do we want to run another one?
If you would like, Porcupine Johnny.
How do you spell that? P-O-R? C
C
something.
U
Uh-huh.
P-I-N-E.
Okay.
Johnny.
Thank you.
Just
Porcupine
porcupine.
Johnny. It worked though, did it?
Yeah, that's it. Just
There
gotta
we
type in
go.
porcupine.
Telescopic extreme length
We
and
don't
definition for
mascara
every way.
ads. Do not buy L'Oreal's mascara ads. Their mascara is not that great.
Twice yearly, it's here. 2 times a year for HIV prevention. That's 1, 2.
Maybe we do. If we don't, we do. What's up with all the hot bitches in your music video? Holy shit. What's these
They're
derogatory?
fans. They're fans.
No shit. That's amazing. I love that for you. All right, why are we buffering? Let's go here. Mm. You know, I don't understand why it's buffering so much.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't really gotta play it. They'll look it up, if they want to check it out.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
But,
yeah,
yeah.
so basically I'm gonna drop that link to your YouTube channel in the what's it called? And the if people want to subscribe, they
Heck
can.
yeah.
You should be able to go here. Bam, resham and paste. There we go. All right. So I guess that kind of sums up the interview and the gist of what we do for the interviews.
Heck yeah.
Is there anything at all that you want to like say? Any events that you got coming up that you want to talk about? Any songs coming out that you want to promote? Anything like that?
The only thing that I have is looking forward the rest of the year. There isn't a specific album, a specific song. It's just something that, you'll have to see. That is also the most important thing to look forward to compared to music. You got
Yes.
Life Max. Don't keep up with specific music, Max, unless you literally really need to. Life
Yeah.
Max. That's the only thing you need to focus on right now. I might have something phenomenal coming up, but it'll come across you if it really matters in your lifetime. Life Max. And the rest of 2026, that is the only thing I would say anybody should look forward to coming up.
That's beautiful.
Their,
Honestly, I love that. That's
their own life.
really cool.
Yes.
Yes, beautiful. I love that.
There's
And thank you for
bigger
saying
things
that.
at hand. There's bigger things at hand that need to be worried and focused on in life. If my stuff or me or anybody comes across, it's meant to happen. It's meant to be.
That's one of the most humble things that has ever been said on this podcast. I am not kidding. I absolutely love that. I'm going to clip that later and reshare it, I think. That's beautiful. So thank you so much for that. Is there anybody that you want to give like a shout out to, like that you want to say thank you to? Anybody that you just want to shout out in general?
Shout out God. Shout out my manager, Greg Kinney. Shout out my daughters. Shout out everybody who is on my Falconaires label, and shout out my spiritual parents, because without them, there wouldn't be Slim Dre Drizzy. There wouldn't be me making my other impacts in life that,
Absolutely.
and yeah, that's really it.
That's awesome. That is just awesome. Again, thank you so much for coming on and sharing and being open and vulnerable and connecting with people. I appreciate it.
Yes, most definitely. Thank you for finally getting a hold of me, because I was seeing, a couple things pop up, about the podcast, but it wasn't my thing. It was, managers and labels, all that other stuff having to do with it. But now's a great time. It's straight with me. This is great, connecting with you.
Yes, yes. Yes, it's been awesome. I'll definitely hit you up in the future to play some of your music on the show and promote you some more. So I look forward to networking with you. And again, thank you. We're gonna end this off here. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
God bless everybody. Please
All right.
bless. Amen.